Tisha B'Av, a day soaked in the ashes of our temples, our sovereignty, our slaughtered hope. But this year it burns differently. This is the year 5785. In Gematria, 5785 is Tashba, Teshuvah, the Hebrew word for return. Return not just to God, but to ourselves, to our land, to our spine, to our power, to the ancient fire that burns in our bones that no exile could ever extinguish. 5785 is also the year where prophecy walks among us again, not as poetry but as headlines, not as sermons but as strategy. Look around. The nations that condemned us for centuries are turning on themselves. Their cities rot with lawlessness, their faith is diluted, their youth are godless, their leaders are cowards, and their people obsessed with us, always us. Even as they fall, they point their trembling fingers at the Jew. But this time we are not in Babylon, we are not in Spain, we are not in Warsaw, we are in Zion, armed, awake, and back from the dead. The war we are in now, this isn't just with Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran, it's not just the Arabs, it's not just the media, it's not even just the left. It's a cosmic war, exactly as the prophet said, as it is written in Tehillim chapter 2. Why do the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? They conspire to erase Israel, to dismantle it politically, economically, ideologically, but honestly they are dust, and we are destiny. This year, Tisha B'Av 5785, aligns with the divine arc. The number 785, it's not just Teshuvah, it breaks down as the holy numbers unfold. 700, the Zayin, the number of the sword, of the warrior. 80, the letter Pei, Hebrew for the mouth, for the voice of truth, the voice of prophecy. And 5, the letter Hey, which is the breath of God, the Shekinah. The Shekinah is awesome like banners. Drawn from Song of Songs, this phrase means the divine presence no longer hides in sorrow, but rises like a mighty organized army, not meek, not weeping, but commanding, radiant and fearsome. In 5785, the Shekinah no longer retreats. She leads, she stands with Israel, not behind us. In tanks, in prayers, in code, in spirit, no longer a whisper in exile, but a banner of war and redemption. The time has come, the Shekinah is not begging for peace. She's marching toward victory, so this is the year where the Jewish sword speaks prophecy through action, where the mouth of Zion will no longer beg the world for permission, but declare God's will on the battlefield. The prophecies of Zechariah and Isaiah echo through Iron Dome batteries and IDF briefings as he said, "On that day I will make Jerusalem a heavy stone for all the peoples." Zechariah 12:3. "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." Isaiah 54:17. This is that day, not someday, not metaphor, it is now. And what is Tisha B'Av, if not the day where the darkness reaches its limit? Both temples were destroyed on this day. The exile began on this day millennia ago and ended in 1948. But the Messiah, tradition says, was also born on this day too. In the ashes there is a heartbeat, a divine countdown for Israel to rise above all nations. So let the world watch as Israel destroys its enemies, bring them back to dust. Let the anti-Semites rally their mobs, their UN votes, their college protests, their influencer jihadists. Let them call for our destruction. They've done it before. And like Babylon, like Rome, like the caliphates, like the Nazis, they will vanish. And Israel, not the illusion, not the dream, but the actual, physical, unbreakable Israel, has risen. Because this time the Jew fights back. This time we are not leaving. And this time God is again with us, not as comfort, but as force. Tisha B'Av Tashba 5785 is no longer just a memorial, but the spark of total redemption. Not someday, now. Now. You might ask, what about the Messiah? Who is the Messiah? Here's the answer. If we align 5785 with the Messianic mission, then it is not a single person today who is the Messiah. It's a coalition of archetypes. So who is the Messiah today? It is every Jew who stands up and says, "We are not leaving. Zion is ours. God has returned his people to his land." And that includes you, all of you, the people of Israel, the Jews, the Hebrews. We are the Messiah. Gaza will fall, the PA will fall, all the nations who stand against us will burn in their own hate, and we will rise, not to rule the world, but to lead it to freedom, a pillar of smoke by day and a pillar of fire by night. and all the cowards. Remember the words of our prophets. O ye of little faith, why reason ye among yourselves? How long will this people provoke me? Numbers 14:11. They have eyes, but do not see, ears, but do not hear. Jeremiah 5:21. And the third temple? The first temple was a tabernacle, the Mishkan, a tent in the desert. Solomon's temple and the second temple were buildings. All were destroyed as they were physical. But the third temple is not a building. It is not physical, not a structure. It is Israel, the biblical Israel in its glory, blessed by God, even if Erev Rav still roam it like beggars. Israel, united, whole, the land and people of God. The third temple is spiritual iron, forged from exile, restored in fire and blessed by God. Its priests wear olive green, its prophets speak Hebrew again, its walls are the people, and its gates always facing east. Am Yisrael High.